you're not motivated to go to the gym. You're not motivated to put in the necessary work. And there's a secret that people do not talk about, and I've never actually spoken about it on this channel. And that is your dark side, or your dark desires. Now, I'm not going to talk about absolute mad stuff, but what I'm going to talk about are the things that you've maybe pushed away or you might have suppressed because people told you that it was toxic. Now, first of all, I'll tell you a little bit about me. So, for those of you that don't know who I am, I'm a young guy who has built his own business, who's done well in every single aspect of life, okay? And 4 years ago, I was depressed, I was suicidal, my whole life I was skinny, my whole life I was small, my whole life I came last. Now I'm sure you can guess where I'm going to go with this, but let me clarify. So, the first 10 kg of muscle that I gained, the first 100, no, I won't say 100, the first 10 cold approaches that I'd done, the first 100 self-improvement videos that I watched and implemented and leveled up my mindset, the first £100 that I invested into myself, the first 1,000 conversations that I had even though I was socially anxious and was just so low on confidence, so low in self-esteem. The first 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000 workouts that I'd done were all driven by insecurity. We're all driven by wanting to prove everyone wrong who doubted me. We're all driven by the hate of just being average, the hate of just being last, the hate of just being the current version of me. That's what it took for me to get to that first level, second level, third level, fourth level. It was all pain. All of it. It was all pain of being who I was my full life. And I couldn't deal with it. The amount of rejections I had from women, pain. The amount of conversations that I messed up when my hands were sweaty, I was shaky, I was self-conscious, I was insecure about my voice, the way that I looked, my haircut, my body, everything. I just felt like a little bitch. And it was those pains, those dark traits that moved me forward because I was so insecure, because I hated the way that I was, because I just wanted to be fucking better than everyone. I wanted to outcompete, outperform everyone. I was so fucking sick of being who I was, and people were going to tell you, oh, don't do that, be nice to yourself, be kind to yourself. Guys, if you're starting from level 1, you need to fucking hate your current situation. Now, if you're at level 2 or level 3, you need to tap into your dark desires sometimes, and you need to identify those. So when you are at level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, you need to identify your dark desires, right? What you truly want, that you don't really like to distinguish, that you don't really like to talk about. For me, right? My desires, my dark desires, I wouldn't call them dark, okay? But my desires that I don't talk about is, well, my drivers is I cannot stand, it disgusts me being second place. I cannot deal with the fact of another man being better than me, and it disgusts me. Okay? Now, it used to be toxic. When I was younger, it used to be toxic. Now, it is in a sense of, I want to win, I want to beat everyone, I want to dominate, I want to outcompete everyone, but I also want everyone to do well as well, and I also want to help everyone become better than me, for more competition, to give back to the world, to be purpose-driven, and to fulfill my duty on this planet. Okay? So, it's not a toxic thing anymore, but it's still a dark driver where when I'm tired, I'm like, I pull it the fuck out. When I'm tired and I don't want to put in the work, I think, no, there's another guy that's better than me. There's another guy in a 1,000 mile radius which is better than me, that is doing better than me in a specific aspect, which is making more money than me, which is in better shape than me, which has got a better woman than me, which has got a better car, a better house, better relationship with his family, which is providing for his parents, which is providing for his wife and kids, and I'm not. And these are things that I revert to in times where I don't want to take action, in times where I'm needing a little boost. Sometimes I'll even go as far as to revert back to who I used to be when I was younger. The pain of who I used to be, the pain of being last. Now, as men, we're competitive. And we want to do well. Now, whether you take that into a toxic manner or not, that is individual. The biggest issue is people talk about toxic masculinity. That is the issue. Because toxic masculinity is not a thing. It's not. You get masculine men, you get toxic men. You get masculine men which are toxic. You get feminine men which are toxic. It's all the same, okay? Toxic is toxic. Now, what is truly masculine? The psychology of a male, the psychology of you watching this video, is personal gain. It's competition. It's status. It's progression. It's winning. These are things that you want. These are things that you deep down want that you may suppress because people have tricked you into thinking that that's toxic when it's not. There's nothing wrong with wanting to rock up to the sauna in the best fucking car in that full car park with the best fucking business out of everyone in that sauna, with the best fucking career than everyone in that sauna, walking in with the hottest fucking woman in that full building. A better woman, walking in with a better, hotter, higher value, more feminine woman than every single man in that fucking sauna. Walking in better fucking shape than every single guy in that sauna. Walking in, the confidence, walking in like that guy. Gaining the respect. You've got guys in the sauna asking you, oh, how did you get in shape? How did you do X, Y, Z? And you're talking to them, you're having productive conversation, you're teaching them, you're helping them. You've got that competitive edge, you've got the testosterone flowing through your body. You're not just walking around with your head down with your fat fucking belly, not wanting to converse with anyone, with a fat 2 out of 10 women. It's normal to want to compete. It's normal to want to win. It's normal to want to do better than other men. Now, like I say, you can take that in a toxic manner or not. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life, but I'm here to show you how to tap into your potential. It's like my brothers. When I'm training with my brothers, I've got brothers that are stronger than me in the gym, and it pisses me the fuck off. And it forces me to do more. It forces me to go heavier. It forces me to be like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up. And it's good, it's amazing, it's fun. We're helping each other. I'm telling him that I'm gonna fuck him up, that I'm gonna do better than him. And then the next set, when he's on the set, I'm helping him do better than me. And I'm not letting him drop that fucking bar until he does better than me. So guys, stop listening to the fluff. Stop listening to, and yes, you may be spiritual. Yes, you may be humble. These are all good things. But stop listening to the fluffy, spiritual, humble, take every day at a time and X, Y, Z. Just take fucking action and just go hard, go psycho. Take action on the things which need to be done. Forget about what everyone's telling you about toxic masculinity. Forget about what everyone's telling you about just being kind and being Mr. Nice Guy, because it doesn't fucking work. The world does not reward Mr. Nice Guys. Yes, the world does reward men who are righteous, men who are loving, men who are kind, men who are truly masculine, who are not fucking toxic. But at the same time, guys, if you want to fucking win, sometimes you need to put yourself first. If you want to fucking win, sometimes you do need to be a little bit arrogant or come across arrogant. And if someone thinks you're being, I've had friends thinking that I'm arrogant before, and I've actually had to deeply explain the reason behind everything that I've done, and they've actually understood it, and they'd be like, "Oh, you were right, and I was wrong," and I was like, "Yes, mate, like I'm just so fucking focused, and I cannot afford to sit on the phone for 10 minutes talking about shit, talking about how your day's been. If you're good, if you're okay, if your family's okay, which are the first things that I ask you when I pick up the fucking phone, that's all I need to hear. I don't need to hear what you done last weekend and what you done with this woman and that guy and how that guy said this to you and XYZ. I'm not fucking interested. If you need me for backup, you phone me for backup. As long as I know that you're okay and your family's okay, I don't give a fuck about anything else. What are we going to do? How are we going to make more money? How are we going to get better? How are we going to level the fuck up? That's all I want to speak about. And that's the way that you need to be. You need to push everything to the side, okay? You need to actually think all of your beliefs right now that have been programmed into your mind. Are they your own beliefs, or are they beliefs that other people have given you? And if there are beliefs that other people have given you, do you respect these people? 1. And 2, if you were to look at yourself in 5 years and every single bit of advice that they've given you that you've taken action on led you up to the result that they've got, to the outcomes that they have in their life, would you want that? Would you want the result of the guy who's giving you the advice? And this applies for any little gimp that's watching this video that thinks that I'm toxically masculine. Don't listen to my advice. If you don't want the outcomes that I've got, if you don't want to be, in fact, let me switch to the other way around. If you want to be in elite physical shape, if you want to build a bulletproof mindset, if you want to be able to build a business at a young age to generate money from a thing that you like, and also work in a job that you enjoy, or get the promotion in work, or get more clients in your business, and be more respected, be more attractive, have more status, whatever it is that you want, listen to my fucking videos, because I've experienced both sides of the coin, And yes, I'm still in my own journey, but I'm in a journey, I'm in a place in my journey where I can speak to everyone else, which is at the beginning of their journey, which is in the quarter way through their journey, which is halfway through their journey. And I can give anyone advice. That's why I'm making these videos, to help you guys. So, if you don't want the outcomes that I've got, do not listen to a thing that I've said. But if you want to do well in the things that I'm talking about, if you want to be a masculine man, if you want to win in the game of life, which is a competition with every other man on this planet, then you've got to fucking compete. You've got to perform. Simple as that, guys. Now, if you want to join my team of killers, my team of guys that are absolutely killing it in all the aspects I'm talking about, message me on WhatsApp 07835 261 491. We can talk about where you're at just now. We can talk about any problems that you're facing. We can talk about how we can get you a blueprint to solve that problem. So guys, hope this has helped you out. If you want access to my course, to my one-to-one coaching, to work with me, check the description, and also comment on this video if this is what you've needed.